guys, this is Dalia. I'm coming again with my other video. So it will be Flosstube. I don't know when was the last time. I think it was 8 or 9. I don't know. We'll see when I put it in the description below. I'm coming to share my my March starts. I just did a video for, it should be uploaded before this one, of my whip parade for all the whips that I have since I started stitching on 2018. First of all, let me start by saying that I hope everybody is safe, and I hope that everybody is staying home. And if you don't have to go out, please don't go out. And let's do our part, and let's try to, condense this thing. And you staying home help those people that need to go out to work every day. I still gotta go to work every day. I work in a hospital, so we are considered essential, even though it's not in, like, I don't work in an emergency room or nothing. I work in a substance abuse program, but we are considered still essential. And I still gotta go to work every day, but especially those nurses and doctors, they are in the front line of this disease, working hard, trying to help people. So, if you don't have to go out, please don't go out. Let's do the social distancing, and let's do the best we can so we could control this thing and we could go back to normal, because I want to go shopping and I can't. I've been shopping online a lot, but I miss going to the stores. Again, I had to go to work every day, but I am doing the social distancing as best as I can. I'm just go to work and straight home. I don't stop nowhere else. My state is not locked down completely. It has a stay at home in effect only for non-essential employees. And like stores, like the mall is closed, the theater, the casino, all that stuff is closed. Restaurants, some of them are closed completely. Fast food is doing drive-through only and stuff like that. Michael's still open. Joanne closed. I don't know if Michael's still open after. I don't think they open. Because on Tuesday was mandatory for non-essential to close. So I'm sure Michael closed already. So anyway, so the stores are closed. But I miss that, going to the store and shop. So anyway, just stay home, be safe, and do your part. Clean your hands, sanitize everything, keep those babies safe, because this virus is very strong. Babies, sadly to say, I don't think they'll be able to fight this thing. There's already one 7-month who died. I don't know which state that baby was from, but the first baby that died of coronavirus, 7 months. Yeah, stay safe, and let's do what we can. Let's craft. That's all we do. So, like I said in my other video, but if you haven't seen that whip parade, I decided to pick up cross stitching again. I have not cross stitched since January 2019, when I finished my 12 days of stitchmas from 2018. I don't know. I started working triple, so I didn't have the time. So I didn't do nothing. No crafts, no nothing. As you can see, all I did was planning, and that's it. And so I didn't touch my cross stitch for a whole year. But with this thing going on, it is stressful for me, as I had to go to work every day. So it's a daily battle of surviving this thing. Going to work, do what I have to do, and try not to catch it. So it is exhausting, guys. It is so exhausting. And I'm repeating the same thing I say over there in the other video, in case you're not seeing, you're not interested in the whip parade. So it is exhausting. So I needed something to, when I come home, I could wind down, right? So I didn't want to craft a scrapbook or none of that, because that's stressful sometimes. You had to cut the stuff, you gotta print the pictures, it's too many steps. And all I want to just sit down, put a video, put a concert, put a Netflix show, put anything and just sit in my bed and do something with my hand to just help me wind down the day, the stress of the day of going out there and survive, and hopefully praying that I survive that day, because we don't know when we catch it, right? It takes 14 days for us to find out that we have it. So every day is a pray, it's a struggle, that praying that I survive that day. You know, everything went, I didn't catch it, praying to God that I didn't, and go tomorrow again, another stressful day, trying to do my best. So I needed something, and I was like, okay, what can I do? What can I do? I said, oh, I could pick up my cross stitching again. So I picked my cross stitching again, and I had purchased a whole bunch of patterns and stuff, because even though I was not doing it, I still bought patterns. I still bought kits from AliExpress. I still shopping. So I'm going to share with you guys, in the whip parade, I did show my 2 whips that I picked up, and I show you all my whips. I have 31 whips, but the last 2, which was the Lady of the Flag and the Gypsy Queen, those are the 2 that I started working in March. But I did it in one whip parade, so what I'm going to show you guys now is the new stars, the new patterns that I purchased. So I'm going to show you the part. It's going to be like what is it? My new things that I purchased, and they're already kit up. So it's gonna be the purchase, and it's already kit up to start. So just gonna start with this one. I have them already. Some of them is in my whatever empty bags that I have, that I wasn't many, and my plastic bag from thing. So the first one that I'm gonna share with you, that I'm gonna start sometime this week, this week and the other week, I had to start them. It was my Lizzie Kate dog lesson that I was dying to get this pattern, and because I love my doggies, I already made my working copies, because maybe I could pass down that pattern later. I'm using a 14 count 8 o'clock, and the color is gold. So I haven't started it. It's already gridded. So I don't know which one I will start today. I gotta spin my tiny decision to see which one I'm gonna start today. But this is gonna be one of the starts for this week, for the remaining of March. Because in April, then I will start rotation with all my whips. Then we have this one and this pretty bag. And this one is, I already had them all kit up. Oh, this one is the Dorothy Discovery by Silver Creek Sampers. I love this pattern. I was dying to get it, and finally I got it. And then I purchased, I'm using no DMC except for the Petit Treasure yarn, which is for the shoes. So I never work with this, so I don't know how is this. I'm gonna have to find a video of somebody explaining how to use that. So again, I already got my working patterns done. I'm using 14 count Ada white opal on from Hobby Lobby. It's already, I haven't gridded this one, but I'm gonna grid it. I ran out of the grid pen, so, but I already got one. So I'm gonna grid it tonight and put it in the rotation to see when I'm gonna start it this week. So that is the other one that I have to start. The next one that I have is the Eiffel Quaker by Jardine Pride. And this one is supposed to be done in brown, three different shades of brown. but I'm gonna do it in 3 different shades of pink because pink is the color of my decoration in my house. It's pink and white with touch of reds. So those are the 3 colors that I pick. And I use CXC, I use DMC or whatever I have, but I have the whole set of CXC, which is the equivalent for DMC from China. I have the whole set for that, but I also have DMC. I have a good amount of DMC also. But this one, these are CXC. So those are the 3 colors that I'm gonna use. So that is that. And this one, I'm using a 14 count Ada. And this one is gridded part of it. Because like I said, I ran out of the ink. So at least I was able to do for the start right here. But I already had the pen. So I'm going to after the video, I'm going to sit down and grid this fabric. So they will be done. So when if they come up, they're ready to start. So that's the other one that I want to start. As you can see, guys, I purchased kits from AliExpress and some of them are copyrighted. I understand that, but I'm sure the designer is not gonna die if I buy one of them. You can pass those kits, I'm sorry. But I also purchase originals, so the same way I do with my dies. I buy originals and I buy from AliExpress. So I love AliExpress. I'm sorry, I can't give up AliExpress. So the next one that I was dying to do was this one, the Hell String Sampuri is the Cross Stitch Nation. And this one I started it yesterday, but I made a boo-boo and I had to fix it. I started it right here with her and I did part of the top and I did one arm and this arm. And after I finished it, I realized that I made a mistake. So let me share with you guys right here. So this is all I have done. And the mistake is right here. I skipped one stitch. So now I gotta frog all this part right here and do it again because I'm 1 stitch off. So there's no way I could fix it because then if I add that other stitch, it's not gonna look uniform as this. So there's no other way. So I had to frog all this right here and do it again. So the next time she comes out, she needs to be frogged. That arm needs to be frogged and start again. So hold on, guys. Okay, guys, so the next one that I have is the ink circles and is the Reflection of Paris. This one is supposed to be done in Gentle Art, but I'm using DMC for this one. And I'm using 602 DMC. So that's what I'm using. Again, pink because that's my color. So this one is gonna be done in 14 count Ada silver. And this one needs to be gridded also. I haven't gridded yet, but I will today. And I think this is the one I want to start today. I think I'm going to start this one. I'm not going to decide. My tiny decision is not going to decide for me. Either this one or the Quaker. One of these Paris one I want to start. I think I will start this one. But I need to grid it because I want to start from here. From the corner. So that is the next one. And the last one that I'm going to start this month, for the rest of this month, which I only have, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we only have 27, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. got 5 days. So I gotta start 2 one day. And then, so I could finish in March, and then April will be rotation with all my whips. So we'll see. We'll see. So the last one that I have to start is Marquise by Jardin Pride. I did bought all the, I went to 1, 2 stitch, 1, 2, 3 stitch, and bought all the patterns that I want. I've been having in my wish list, and I said I want to start those in March. So I went and bought all those patterns, which are all these ones, and I did another order the other day, and I have one more coming because I need to buy some chronic for the Lady of the Flag, and Floss cannot travel alone, right? Trek cannot travel alone, so I needed a companion. So I got another pattern, and when I get that, I will share with you guys. So this is the Jardin Pride, the Marquise, which I really love. And I was thinking of changing that green color, but when I picked the green, it's not that ugly, because I'm not too fond of green. But the green that is, it's not ugly, so I could deal with this green. But I was thinking of changing the green because there's a lot of green in there. But I think she's okay. I think she'll be fine. I'll see once I do the first stitch and see if I like it. If not, I'll change the green for a different pink. Because I don't have nothing green in my thing, thinking about it. So I think I should change that green for a different, for a darker pink. Because these are the colors. So this is the brown. It's only 3 colors. The pink and the green. I think I could change to another pink, a little darker pink, because it has a lot of green, and I'm not too fond of green. I'm not gonna do the ABCs, so most likely what I'm gonna do is just a chain of X's, like double or triple the rows to make like a border here and in here. I'm not gonna do the ABCs. I'm not fond of the ABCs in the patterns. That's why I don't like, I like the samples, but I hate the ABCs. So I'm not gonna do ABCs. So I'm gonna do either, I think I have some DNC free borders patterns. So I might use one of those borders here, or I just do X's, like 1 or 2 rows or 3 rows of X's. But if I could find a cute border that I could do here and here and here, so I could remove those letters, I'll do that. But I think I'm gonna change that green. Look at it. Let me take it out of the plastic. I think if I do a darker pink, it will look nice. 2 shades of pink, because yeah, I'm changing this green. Definitely, I am. So that is that. I already got my working copies for this too, because I could sew these patterns later, right? So this one is already gridded with the needle minder. So already gridded, ready to restart. That was another one that I would like to start today. So I might start this too today. I don't know. I mean, I could do what I want, right? I could start them all today. But no, I'm going to start one of them. So that is that. Now I got to sit down and find the one that follow, the one darker after the 152. And I have my chart. I don't know what happened to my chart. My DMC chart, I don't know what happened. It's here somewhere. It's my room is a mess. And I'm missing 2 whips. I can find them. I'm missing 2 Christmas stocking whips that I started them last year. I can find them. So I look everywhere, but as I keep packing, I know I'm gonna find them. So those are how many I said? 7 starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 per. I run out of bags, even this one, so I need to make some bags. because I can't find these ones no more. I mean, I could get them in Amazon, but you know, I got them for $1. So those are the 7 stars that I'm gonna do this week, from today to Tuesday. So we'll see how much I do. I'll share with you guys what I work with next week. And then, like I said, I keep shopping because it's anxiety is kicking, right? So I can go outside to shop. So it's like every day I'm either on AliExpress, hitting that buy button, or AliExpress, hitting that buy button for more stamps. And I don't know who I saw with this. Well, no, I was watching somebody. I was watching some Flosstuber. Can't remember who, because like I said, I watched so many. I gotta go do this hair, guys, but there's no salon open. What I was saying. So yes, I was watching Flosstube, and somebody shared a whole bunch of patterns from this person. Well, it was a whip parade, and she was showing the patterns from this person. So I decided to go check them out because it was some samplers. So I said, let me go to the website and see what she has, and if I like something, I'll buy it. Well, yes, I did. I found something. I found Pet All the Dogs. So it's a sampler. There you go, the ABCs, which I'm not gonna do. But instead of omitting, I'm not gonna do the ABCs, but I have had 4 pets as my adult life, own pets, like mine. Now, when I was growing up, I always had a dog, but it was, you know, my mother or my grandmother's dog or whatever, never my dog. As an adult, I have had 4 pets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the names of the dogs. Like, I looked at it and it fits perfect because here it will be Rocky and I will have space left. Then over here it could be Ace, which is 3 letters. This one I'll skip it. I just put something there. And then over here will be Negrita, which unfortunately I had to give her away because I couldn't keep her at that time. But to the person that I gave it to, treated her better than what I did. She was treated as a princess to the person I gave it to. So I don't feel bad about that because, you know, she is treated like a princess. And then over here will be Nikki, which was my Chihuahua. And she passed away after, she lasted 2 months. She died, she was born with a sick eye. And the infection was so bad that she couldn't last. I took her to vets and gave her all the medications, and we tried everything we could to save her, but we couldn't save her. So her name will be here. So for Nikki, I could put Nikki here because I had 2 right here, right? I could put Nikki here and the year that she died, which was 2008. No, 2010. She died in 2010. She was born in 2010 and died in 2010. So I could put Nikki and the year, and then Rocky, then Ace, and Negrita. So like I have 4 spaces for alphabet. So that's what I am gonna do. I'm gonna put my dog's names on it. So I thought that was okay. So yeah, I really like it. I love the house. I will not do the house red, of course. It might be pink. A pink house, not red. But then again, this has a lot of red. So I might have to do some conversion because it used, oh my God. It used Wix Dye Work, right? So I think I have it used Wix Dye Work, and it used 2 DNC. So what I'm gonna do, I have a little stash because I was in the floss of the month for like 4 to 5 months on 2018. So I have some cotton. What was it? Cotton and, oh my God, I can't remember. Cotton and something, and the Victoria Moto. So I have a good, not a good, I mean, I have a little bit stash, a little bit. So I think I will substitute these ones. I will go substitute those colors with colors that I would like, they will match my decoration. Because this is one that I would like to frame and put next to the Lizzie Kate dogs lesson, because pets are the dogs, and dog lesson. So there will be something that will be in my tables. So I could do, no, those colors are nice. But this one, I will pick the colors that I have from Cotton, whatever, I forgot the name of that company. Cotton and something. And the Victoria Motos that I have, and use those silks for this project. I didn't thought about that until now. So that's how I'm gonna do, and that's it. That's all I have for you guys now for my welcome back. I'm back now. Welcome back. I'm back. Flosstube. I don't want to call it Flosstube no more. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna call it. But anyway, for my stitch stuff again. So those are the stars that I have, the 7 star. Well, I have 7, but I already started 2. I restarted the lady on the flag, which I explained in the whip parade, because I couldn't deal with that 16 count fabric that I was using. The stitch was not coming out nice. And I loved the fabric because it was the boom fabric, but I couldn't make it. And the person that I purchased the fabric, I tried to purchase from her a 14 count, but she told me she no longer had the stencils to make the fabric. So I said, so okay, fine. So I had another 14 count fabric for the same dyer, because I used to be in her fabric of the month, which I want to get back into that again. And so I had another one, 14 count. And so like I was saying, so I had another fabric from the same dyer, and I used that for so I restarted the lady on the flag, and I started from the top now. Before I started from the middle, and I didn't like the way it was going. So for now on, I'm gonna grid my fabrics and start from the top. I think I like that better, because I could follow better the pattern. So I'm gonna do that. And after, like I explained in my whip parade, I had all my all those patterns, all those whips that I did, those 30 whips that I did in 2018. Most of the patterns was done in a PDF reader, GoodNotes. And when I updated from GoodNotes 2 to GoodNote 4, I don't know, the new GoodNotes that came out last year. When I've updated, I wasn't stitching at that time, so I didn't think, and I did not check that everything was transferred to the new app. And when I decided to get back to stitching this month, I said, let me look, where I was. And thankfully, my now and then, and that keep track of my time, that I didn't lost that. But every pattern that I had in iBooks, I lost them. Every pattern that I had started in GoodNotes, which was practically the 20-something whips, gone. And I was not marking it on paper, because I was marking it in the PDF reader, the note-taking app. So everything was lost. So I was like, oh my God, now what I'm going to do? Because I had the paper. I could, make a copy and work on it. But now I had to sit down and figure it out where it was in the pattern and mark it in paper. And most of those fabrics are not gridded. I started in the middle, which starting now, I'm gonna grid every fabric, even if it started already, I'm gonna grid it. Because if the ones that were gridded, I have a few that were gridded, it was so easy to mark in the pattern where I was, because I follow the every square, 10 squares. So if I follow, and I was able to mark fine. But the ones that I started in the middle, it was a pain in the ass to figure it out where it was in the pattern. So that's why I said I ain't relying no more on those PDF readers to do my stitch. It's gonna be marker and paper. The only app that I'm using is the Pattern Keeper, because that is an app made for cross stitching. So I know there's not gonna be that problem that if the the app change, upgrade, whatever, it's made for that. But as you know, Pattern Keeper is only for certain patterns, and the other PDF patterns that I have, none of them work. They are only the heads. That's the only ones that work there. And because the ones I have for Etsy, they don't work there. No. Hopefully they keep working, because it's still in beta. So hopefully they're still working on it, and they will be able, that if you convert a pattern to PDF, hopefully we'll be able to use that. But in the meantime, it's going to be old-fashioned pattern, paper pattern, and mark it, because I went through hell trying to figure it out, and I hope I figured it out right. We'll find out when I finish the project, right? But anyway, enough babbling. And again, I want to remind you guys, stay home, stay safe, clean your hands, keep the babies safe, keep your pets safe, keep everybody safe. Avoid going out if you don't have to go out. Stay home for those that cannot stay home because they have to go fight in the front line to help with this pandemic. And for those of us that has to go to work, even though we don't want to, and we feel that we're not essential, but the hospital says we are, but we still gotta go. So, but if you could stay home, stitch everything, start every project you want to start it, no problem. There's no rule to say that you cannot start them all. I'm starting this 7 in March. This is gonna be a April start, together with the ones that's coming from 1 2 3 Stitch. I do have some kits coming from AliExpress. Those might be some April start, but I have a whole bunch of kits that I had kitted last time for 2018 that I had kit up already. So they already the patterns with the fabric, so I could pick some of those to start in April. And I also have extra other kits that I have received, through the whole year of 2019 from AliExpress, and I could start those or some of those. And I will be starting Stitch Mania. Stitch Mania, I'm planning to do 20 starts because it's 2020. But I will not start Stitch Mania on the 1st, because from the 1st to the 10th I have finals, and I ain't gonna stress myself with finals and Stitch Mania. So my Stitch Mania is gonna be from the 10th to the 30th, and I will start 20, probably 15 to 20. I'm not gonna say 20 because I don't know if I do have a lot there that I already have the fabric that I was supposed to start in 12 days of stitching, because I didn't kit only Christmas stuff. It was all kind of stuff that I kitted for that. And I do have a lot kitted that I didn't get to start. So I could use some of those for Stitch Mania. And again, like I said, I'm still getting, well, this is the last, I'm supposed to get, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kits. And those are the only one, that's it, that I'm going to order from AliExpress. Because of this, it's taking longer. And I'm supposed to move by June. So I don't want to have kits still rolling and I don't get them on time before I moved. So this is the last order that I did for kits in AliExpress. And then once I move, I continue buying kits because I love those kits. I love those kits. And I found one that I couldn't pass it. It was a Mirabilia, but I couldn't pass it because you will see it when I get it. And they're not cheap because I'm paying $19 for those kits. So it's not like, you know, I'm paying $5, $6 for those kits. No. I'm paying $16, $19. I purchased one that was $20-something. But I love those kits because it comes with everything I need. The beads, everything. I don't have to break my head with try to kit it up. And like I said, I'm sure that the designer is not gonna go hungry because I buy a AliExpress kit. Like I said, I also buy, actually you can see all these ones are by the designers. I went to 1, 2, 3 Stitch and I purchased all these kits. So I do buy original, I do buy copies, I buy what I want. But anyway, guys, so again, that's it for now. I'll come back this week. This is what you're gonna see from me now. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm still doing, I think I'm still doing the Project Live. I'm not sure. I have everything for it and I receive kits every month for it. So I think that's all the 2 crafts that I'm gonna keep on hand with me. The Project Live and the cross stitch. The rest, it has to go, it has to be packed. It has to be packed because I have to get rid of everything. I need to sell the furniture because I cannot take it with me. So I gotta empty this room so I could sell those furnitures because I cannot take it with me. And my drawer, my IKEA drawer system, all that stuff, I cannot take all that with me because it comes out too expensive, more than what the furniture is worth. And no, I could go IKEA over there in Florida and buy again. So again, so this is all you're gonna see from me now. Cross stitch and probably Project Live, maybe. I haven't started it yet and we're in month 4 already. Because I was supposed to start it in my crop, not like 2 weeks ago, but it was canceled. But anyway, I'm bumbling to my missing crafts here and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. My starting from March, and I'll come back next week and show you where I'm at with my whips. And that's it. So stay safe. Pray for this thing to be over soon. And see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye now.